Hi friends, welcome to MathsConcepts. In this video, we will learn about prime and composite numbers and prime factorization. In our last video, we learned about factors and multiples. We learned how to find out factors of a given number. A number is factor of given number if it divides the given number completely, that is leaving the remainder as 0. Okay. To find the factors, we also checked what all tables the given number occurs in, and that is how we found out the factors of given number, right? If you have not watched that video, I'll suggest you to watch that video. The link is given in the description box below. Okay, now coming back to our current topic, here I have shown factors of first few numbers. So you can see that number 1 has only one factor, that is 1. Number 2 has two factors, 1 and 2. Number 3 has two factors, 1 and 3. Number 4 has three factors, 1, 2 and 4. What it means? It means that 4 occurs in table of 1, 2 and 4. 3 occurs in table of 1, 3. 2 occurs in table of 1 and 2, and so on. So different numbers have different number of factors, right? 1 is the only number which has only one factor, okay, and that's why it is called a special number. Okay, now there are few numbers which have exactly two factors, which are 2, 3, 5, 7 and 11. Now there is something special about these numbers as well. What is it? Now if you observe, the factors of 2 are 1 and 2, factors of 3 are 1 and 3, that is one factor is 1 and second factor is the number itself. Okay, so factors of 5 are 1 and 5, factors of 7 are 1 and 7, factors of 11 are 1 and 11. So these numbers occur only in one's table and table of number itself. Okay, so all such numbers which have exactly two factors, that is 1 and the number itself, are called as prime numbers. So these numbers are not multiple of any other number than 1 and the number itself. Okay, examples we just now saw: 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17, 19, 23, 29. We can find out more prime numbers like this. Okay, now remember, 2 is the smallest and only even prime number. Every other prime number except 2 is odd. Okay, now why other even numbers are not prime numbers? Let's consider one example, that is 4. Okay, so 4 will have three factors, 1, 2 and 4, or for that matter any other prime number than any other even number than 2 will definitely have at least three factors, that is 1, 2 and the number itself. Why? Because the number is called as even only if it can divide, if it can be divided by 2 completely, right? And that's why other even numbers are not prime numbers. Okay, now what about other numbers which have more than 2 factors? Such numbers are called as composite numbers. Numbers having more than 2 factors are called as composite numbers. Number with exactly 2 factors, that is 1 and number itself, are called as prime numbers. Remember one thing, 1 is not a prime number, it is a special number. Okay, it has only one factor. So this was about prime numbers and composite numbers. It is pretty simple concept. Okay, now let's move to our next topic, that is prime factorization. So what is prime factorization? It is the method of representing given number as multiplication of its prime factors. What are prime factors? Factors which are prime numbers. Okay, it's pretty simple. All factors of a number which are prime numbers are prime factors of that number, and when we represent the given number as multiplication of only prime factors, then that is called as prime factorization. So prime factorization has two methods. There are two methods of prime factorization. One is factor tree method and second one is division method. So we will see factor tree method first. Let's take one example, say number 24. Okay, we can represent 24 as multiplication of 2 and 12, right? 2 is a prime number but 12 is not, so we can represent 12 as multiplication of 2 and 6. Now we can represent 24 as multiplication of 2, 2 and 6, but 6 is not prime number, so we can represent 6 as multiplication of 2 and 3. Now we can represent 24 as multiplication of 2, 2, 2 and 3. All these are prime numbers and this is called as prime factorization. Okay. Now it is not necessary that you take 24 as multiplication of 2 and 12 only. Okay, you can represent it as multiplication of say 6 and 4 also, other two factors. So 6 can be represented as 2 multiplied by 3 and 4 can be represented as 2 multiplied by 2. Okay, the final answer is going to be same as earlier one, that is 24 can be represented as multiplication of 2, 2, 2 and 3, and this is prime factorization. Okay, the order of these numbers does not matter if we know that there is commutative law of multiplication. So A into B is same as B into A. Okay, so this is about factor tree method of prime factorization. The second method we are going to learn is division method. The concept is similar, it's just the representation is different. Okay, so when we find out prime factorization using division method, we have to divide the given number by smallest possible prime number first. Okay, so I will divide it by 2, which will give me 12. 12 can again be divided by 2, which will give me 6. It can again be divided by 2, so it will give me 3. Now 3 cannot be divided by 2, so I will try next prime number, which is 3, and I can divide 3 by 3, it will give me 1. Now once we get 1 here, we should stop finding out the factors, and I can write 24 as multiplication of these prime numbers on the left side, that is 2 into 2 into 2 into 3. Okay, now let's check another example. Say 90. I can divide 90 by smallest possible prime number, that is 2, which will give me 45. Now I cannot divide 45 by 2 because it is an odd number, so I will try with next prime number, next smallest possible prime number, okay, which is 3. So I can divide 45 by 3, it will give me 15. Again I can divide 15 by 3, which will give me 5. I cannot divide 5 by 3 or 2, and that's why I will take next prime number, which is 5. So it will give me 1, and I can represent 90 as multiplication of these prime numbers on the left side, that is 2 into 3 into 3 into 5. Okay, so this is division method of prime factorization. Okay, now here are few examples for you to solve. First ones are to find out prime factorization using factor tree method. Second one is using division method. You can pause the video, write down the questions, find out the answers, and then continue with the video to check all the answers. Okay, here is answer for first question, 36. Prime factorization of 36 using factor tree method. Here your factor tree could be different. Here I have written 36, represented 36 as 4 into 9. You can represent it as 2 into 18 or say 3 into 12, like this, but the end result should be same. Okay, it should be 2 into 2 into 3 into 3. Okay, next one is 48, prime factorization of 48, then 70, 144. Here is prime factorization of 45 and 126 using division method, and the next two examples. I hope you have got all the answers correct. If not, please watch the video again, try to solve the problems again. If you have any doubts, queries, please write them in the comment section. I will get back to you as soon as possible. Alright, thank you for watching this video, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more videos. Thank you. Bye bye.